Hey guys, I'm back for my final review of this weekend. This is for the new Shia LaBeouf movie Eagle Eye. I remember seeing the trailer before, oh gosh, what was the first movie I saw it before? It was like Indiana Jones or something like that. And it was just a really quick teaser and I really loved it. So now I finally get to see it, and a lot of the trailers have been secretive. They haven't been giving a lot of stuff away, and I really like that in trailers. I don't like my trailers to give every single detail away. And honestly, I thought this movie, I really almost hated Disturbia. I thought it was a pretty bad movie. And the same director, DJ Caruso, does Eagle Eye, and it's with Shia LaBeouf again, so I was thinking it's just gonna be a stupid teeny bop version of political thrillers from the past and blah blah. It's gonna suck. I'm not gonna like it. Really, this movie is a lot smarter than I thought it would be. I don't want to give anything away because, like I said, I like not knowing what it's really about. It's more like science fiction than you might think. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna say that. Let's see, the supporting cast. I actually really like the supporting cast in this. Like, Shia LaBeouf is the main character. He plays Jerry Shaw, his twin brother dies, and his twin brother was in the Army, or Navy, Army, I think. Special Forces, I don't remember. Anyway, he dies, his brother does, and when he comes home from the funeral, he finds out that there's all this, stuff in his room, like bomb-making equipment and guns and all this special equipment, and then he gets a phone call saying that the FBI will be there in 30 seconds and you have to leave right now. And also, across the city, Michelle Monahan's character, she gets the same phone call saying that her son will die if she doesn't comply with what the voice on the phone says. So we've got these two characters. We think they're totally unrelated, and they're thrust in the situation together. And we as an audience, we don't know really what's going on until about halfway through the movie, and even then, it gradually reveals clues. It's not extremely obvious. It's actually a pretty good mystery. I was shocked, I really was, because I thought Disturbia was insanely predictable, but this one, it's actually not as predictable. It actually keeps you on the edge of your seat, and I kind of want to compare it to Vantage Point from earlier this year, only it's better than Vantage Point because it's not as repetitive, but it keeps you on the edge of the seat, and it shows it from, there's a whole bunch of different side characters. I really like Billy Bob Thornton, Michael Chiklis, and I think it's Rosario Dawson, all have sort of smaller roles, but I really like the smaller roles as well, seeing these name actors in these smaller roles, and they do a pretty good job. So the ending I actually really liked, so that also surprised me because I really hated the ending of Disturbia. I keep comparing this to Disturbia. They're two totally different movies, totally different genres, but same director, same star, same executive producer, Steven Spielberg. So the same people who made Disturbia, and this one is so much better, so much more thrilling. Really the obvious only negative thing is that I said it had sort of a science fiction element to it. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but really the movie's set in January of next year of 2009, and really it should have been set in January of 2019 instead, because it makes more sense. It really does to set it more in the future, because it's completely bullcrap. It has this veil of realism, sort of, but this could never ever happen. So it doesn't immerse you as much as you would like it to. So I'm going to give this 3.5 stars, which is very surprising since I thought it was going to get 2 at best. But 3.5 stars, I know it's not for everybody. It's a real appealing to the mainstream masses movie. But I came expecting crap, and I got something that was really entertaining, actually. So I would go see this in the theater. I would see it on a big screen. It's playing in IMAX at my theater. If you can find it in IMAX, I most certainly would go see this in IMAX. It's a really good movie to see on the big screen. It's a really fun time. And I'm going to go ahead and say something about Shia LaBeouf. I remember when he was in Even Stevens, and then he was in Holes, and then he suddenly made this turn to more mature movies. He was in iRobot, he was in Constantine, then he was in Transformers, and Indiana Jones, and Disturbia, and now he's in this. So, yeah, he's become this, I don't want to say A-list, but he's really popular with the teens, and he's like the next A-list. Like, soon he'll be getting like his first really dramatic roles, probably. Kind of like how Will Smith sort of developed into that, the more dramatic roles. So he'll probably, right now he's sort of like an action star, but I really think we as a movie watching public need to keep our eyes on Shia LaBeouf and see how well he develops as an actual actor. I like him in most of the movies I've seen him in so far, but he hasn't really been given enough stuff to like actually carry a movie with his acting ability. So I'm just saying that Shia LaBeouf is good in this, but I think we need to sort of be looking in the future to see if he does anything more ambitious. But as it stands, Eagle Eye, pretty entertaining movie. I'm giving it 3.5 stars, so definitely go see this in theaters. Alright? I will hopefully review Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist and whatever else comes out next week. Hopefully the videos will be up by Sunday, next Sunday. So, I will see you guys then.